Question 41. Aditya and Chloe went for a walk to a nearby village. They stopped at the village to have lunch and then walked on a different route home. The graph below shows their journey. How much further did they walk on the way home from the village than on the way there? Let's find the part where they had a break. They stopped at the village, so that's that bit. Look out for the flat line. Let's look at the first bit here. So after 2 hours, they walked 4 kilometers. So let's put that here. Now the next bit. After pausing, they are walking a lot, and then, yeah, maybe a very different route home. It's like they got lost a little bit on the way home. Why do I say that? Because they're walking a lot further. 4 to 10. We need to work out that gap. So 10 minus 4 is 6. So part 1 of the journey, they walked 4 kilometers to get to a place. Part 2 of the journey, they walked from that place just to come home. So we can now subtract those two distances. So 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Lena is making chocolate crispy cakes. Look at the table below. What is the maximum number of full size chocolate crispy cakes can she make? Well, how much of each does she have? Well, let's look at each bit. 15 grams to 120 grams. So we need to go from one number to another. So what is that? That is times what? And before I tell you, I'm going to show you. We can go up the 15 times table together. Why not? Just in case few students, if you're watching this, you might not be confident. 50, 30, 45, 60. Those are useful numbers in the 15 times table. Then 75, 90, 105, 120. So why has William gone up like this? Because we can see the 4 numbers. In this column, another 4 numbers, so altogether it will be 8. So look at that red arrow. That red arrow is showing you it is times by 8. So really, we can make 8 cakes. We need to check out the other numbers as well. 25 to 170. 25, 50, 75, 100. So 4 cakes there. But keep going up that times table. 125, 150, 175. So that's 7 cakes. But we can't go to 175 because that is 170. So we need to go here. So really, so far, even though we can make 8 cakes just looking at cornflakes, this bit we can only make 6 cakes. Let's get rid of this bit. And then now let's look at the bottom one. 3 times what equals 23? Well, go up your 3 times table. Let's put it up top here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. That's times by 7, and here 24, that will be times by 8. But we can't just have that, because 3 times 8 will be 24 is too much. So really, when we look at this kind of question, it is the smallest number. So it'll be times by 6. The reason it can't be the biggest number is because imagine you see chocolate. Imagine if you did 25 times 8. That would be 200. We can't make 8 cakes looking at the chocolate because 25 times 8 is 200, but we only have 170. Same thing on the bottom. 3 times 8 is 24. We can't make 8 cakes because it's only 23. That's why with these kind of questions, when we work out going from one number to another, we must pick the smallest number. So B is the answer. Jason has a set of sticks. The diagram shows their lengths. Which of the following can he make using some or all of the sticks? Okay, let's reject a few. Can you see here there are 4 sticks? Look at these options. Pentagon is a 5-sided shape, so we can't make that. I tell students to actually put the number 0 next to it. 1 equals yes, 0 equals no, just to get to some options. Rhombus is a tilted square. Notice the rhombus has all the sides that are the same. Here we do not have that. There is a 20 centimeter long stick. It has 4 sides. Trapezium, that looks something like this. You can make the long one, but then here, imagine 20 on the bottom, 5, 5, 5. No, that might be 10 here. That looks unrealistic. Scaling triangle, that's just any triangle with all the sides that are the different length. But look at this bit, 20. Can't have that. Imagine 20 here and then 5 and then 5 connecting. No way. No way. When I saw this, my gut instinct was the equilateral. Look at the 3 on the bottom. They are all the same length. So here 5, 5, 5. That should be good enough. That is your answer. B. Mariam has 25 pencils in her pencil case. 72% are coloring pencils. The rest are for writing. How many writing pencils does she have? Notice it says the rest. You need to work that out straight away. Look here, 100% is everything. 72% is coloring. We want the other percentage, so do 100 minus 72. A nice way to do this in your head. You can do 100 minus 70 first. This is 30, and then you minus 2, which is 28%. So that's what we're going to work out. 28% of our original number, which is 25. Oh. In order to work that out, well, let's get really close to 28%. I've told my students, if you don't know what percentage to work out, you should work out 10%. That means divide by 10, so 2.5. 20%, you just need a double, so 5. 30%, why not? Just find a way to get close, and that's 7.5. Yeah, there's a really quick way to do this. I'll do it slowly, then I'll show you the quick way. 1%. Why not? Look at this row. With 10% is 2.5, so 1% will be divided by 10 from this row. Divide 10, divide 10. So 0.25. And then you can just jump from that to 7. 2, 5, 7%. Why do I say that? Because it just time. Oh, sorry, I meant 8. Draw an arrow going down. I've taught my students this technique. You want to go from one number to another. So times by 8. Do the same thing here. 0.25 times 8. Just do it yourself. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5 times 8 is 40. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 4, 20. So 2. So what do I mean? If I go back to this step, the really quick way is you can go across. Maths is about going from one number to another. Look at the yellow arrow, that's divide 4. Just like here, divide 4. How we go from the number 1 to a number 0.25, you divide 4. 8% divide 4 is 2. Then we can add it together. Just add up those numbers here, done. 20% is 5. 8% is 2. So 28% will be 5 plus 2, which is 7. The other approach, look at the yellow arrow, you could go there in one go. Divide 7. Divide 4, I mean, and then you get 7 in one go. How many writing pencils does she have? 7. Which of these expressions is equivalent to 2n plus 78? Lots of algebra appearing here. That's what I've noticed with using CGP books as well. They're bringing in algebra into the maths paper. When you look at 2n plus 78, how can we think about it? You can see a times table they both share. They are both in the 2 times table. So what does that make? What does that mean? You take out a 2. I'm going to write it like this. That's the first bit. 2 times n is equal to 2n, the first bit. But now think of it. 2 times what is equal to 78? Really, this looks like this. Find a way to get the question mark and we can do the opposite. 2 times what equals 78? So think of the opposite. 78 divided 2. Just do short division. I will give you 5 seconds. What is the answer? I'll do short division with you as well. How many 2's go into 7? Is 3, remainder 1. How many 2's go into 18? 9. So the answer is 2n plus 39. There. It can't be D because there is no 2 at the front. Done. The time is now midnight. 19 past midnight on Saturday the 22nd of March 2025. It's a cool way to end these videos. If I look back, I know the date in which I filmed the video.